organization has pledged $5 million for a junior football program. What other civic contributions and programs can we expect to receive from your company to benefit city neighborhoods and the surrounding communities?
We hope to become very involved in the greater Hartford and Connecticut philanthropy. We have been big supporters of the United Way, the Boys and Girls Clubs, the Catholic Charity inner-city school programs, and I believe there are 300 charities in the past year that we have given $1,000 or greater to.
The Krafts talked about what they get out of the deal, a state-of-the-art, money-making stadium they will share with the University of Connecticut, and talked about what the Krafts will invest, a hotel and a $20 million NFL entertainment center. The Krafts say the project will rejuvenate Connecticut and its capital city.
You're going to have tens of thousands of people, not just for football, but for the concerts and the soccer and all the other events, coming from all over New England to Hartford, experiencing its rejuvenation, spending money in the city, spending the night at hotels and restaurants and eating. So it really should be a win for the Connecticut citizens, both being able to come to the facility, but also from an economic standpoint as well.
Since the announcement of the move was made, the demand for season tickets from people in Connecticut has exploded, which led to this question.
Will more season tickets be made available to Connecticut residents?
We have made a commitment that at least 10,000 of the tickets will be in the hands of Connecticut season ticket holders.
I'm Dennis House, Channel 3 Eyewitness News this morning.
And the Krafts say they are looking forward to today's vote, and down the road say they are looking forward to bringing a Super Bowl championship to Hartford.
Well, while the Krafts are looking at their long-term goals, Connecticut's legislature will be debating their short-term future. In football, they call this the 2-minute drill, one last chance to get the ball in the end zone. Yesterday, it was Governor Rowland calling the plays. Channel 3's Jeff Cole has that part of our team coverage.
The governor was mobbed by reporters at midday today, but that's just how he wanted it, one day before the up-or-down vote to bring the Patriots to Hartford.
Unless someone is against economic development in Hartford or has, you know, a feeling against football or some other reasoning, I think there should be overwhelming support for this.
Rowland is so confident he's predicting a 2-to-1 margin of victory in Tuesday's vote. Support for the deal believed to be growing after hours of bargaining Sunday at the governor's residence, producing a plan a little less sweet for Robert Kraft, the owner.
I would say my worst-case scenario now has dropped to somewhere around $1 to $2 million a year, worst case, because of the drop in the club seat guarantee from $5,000 to $4,000.
Today, House Democrats heard the final details. Some amendments are expected, including a change which would give millions in naming rights for the new stadium to the state, not the team.
That we should have the right to name the stadium to receive revenue from naming of that facility, yes.
But legislative leaders say a deal is a deal.
I believe that the deal as we struck it is something that both the state and Mr. Kraft can and should abide by, and anything other than that obviously puts a question mark on the ability to bring the Patriots here.
One more vote than half wins the day tomorrow in the House and the Senate, with the governor holding to his prediction of a wide margin of victory. Jeffrey Cole, Eyewitness News this morning.
Debate on the Patriots deal begins at 11 o'clock this morning. That is when the Senate opens its session, and the House will begin its session at noon. Votes are expected by mid-afternoon, and you can count on Channel 3 for complete team coverage.
Time now is 6:35. An update on a story we first reported last week. This morning, several rooms at the Ethel Walker School in Simsbury are off limits after Friday's mercury spill. A student brought a pint of mercury to class and spilled it. 4 students are being monitored for exposure. Mercury can cause serious health problems if someone is exposed to it for a long period of time. A military investigator says an Army pilot from Connecticut caused a July helicopter crash in the Bahamas that killed his wife and another Army spouse. But Daniel Riddell's lawyer says mechanical failure was to blame. The Andover resident, who is stationed at Hunter Army Airfield in Savannah, was in the Bahamas to take part in an anti-drug program when the crash occurred.